it's not bad. I just don't think it does what it says it's going to. Last month I did a video where I talked about all of the products that I bought in July and also gave them all little reviews. So it was kind of like a haul / mini speed reviews kind of video, and I really enjoyed filming it, so I thought why not do it again for August. So if that sounds interesting to you, then make sure you hit that subscription button and that notification bell so that you and I can be friends, and let's get into the haul. So last month, surprisingly, I did not purchase as much as I did in July, which is ironic because August I didn't have any rules about what I could buy, and July I was supposed to buy nothing. So there's that. But I think I must have got it out of my system in July or something, because in August I was so much more mindful about what I purchased and if it was something that I actually really wanted, which is great going into my low buy. I've kind of already had a little run up. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys each of the products that I got and a little mini speed review, and hopefully this video won't be too long. So the first product that I purchased was the Morphe 24M palette. Now I have a review up of this palette on my channel. It'll be linked up here or down below for you. If you've seen the review, I would just recommend watching the review, but if you've seen the review, you already know how I feel about this palette. I don't love it, to be honest. Actually, this is a makeup product that I have purchased that I regret buying. I don't love it. I probably will struggle to use it because it did not bring me joy. It brought me many, many frustrations. So yeah, I don't rate this palette. Check out the review to see why and all the details. But yeah, I don't rate this. I wouldn't recommend it, and I wouldn't repurchase it, that's for sure. So Mecca Maxima, which is like Australia's Sephora, although we also have Sephora, but it's like a Sephora, you get what I'm saying. They have their own brand, kind of like Sephora does, which is called Mecca Max, which is kind of, I call it almost drugstore, to be honest, because sometimes their prices are way cheaper than the drugstore, but it's very reasonably priced. And they released blush sticks and contour sticks last month, and they really, really intrigued me. I've never actually really tried anything from the brand before. Nothing's really drawn me in, but these definitely did. So I kind of picked a couple of pieces up. They did not have the contour stick that I wanted, and I will eventually get that because it's like 18 Australian dollars, and the formula seems to be quite good, so I will purchase that, but they were sold out. The first thing I purchased from the brand is this blush stick, which is in the color Sorbet, and this is 18 Australian dollars, and I have to admit, the formula of this blush stick has really kind of blown me away. I'm very, very kind of, I need to put my hand up here like old school YouTube, I'm sorry, because my camera doesn't like it. It's really, really nice, and the formula is gorgeous, and it goes over the top of powders really beautifully as well. So I'm pleasantly surprised, and I actually wouldn't mind picking up a few other colors of this blush. I'm not going to right now just because I have that one and the Patrick Tar cream blush, and that's too much cream blush for me. I don't super love cream products, so I'm not going to pick up another one, but I absolutely would. The formula is really, really beautiful, and you can't go wrong with the price. So yeah, I really recommend these. They're gorgeous, and I actually cannot wait to pick up the contour stick when it comes back in stock. The next one I picked up was this Selfie Skin 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I picked this up because it had really good reviews on the website, and it was, I actually don't remember how much this was, like between $20 and $30, so it wasn't extremely costly, and it had good reviews, so that's why I picked it up. So I'm actually wearing this foundation today because I was filming this video and I wanted to be able to show you guys, and I feel like I've used so much powder on my face that my skin probably looks okay now, but when I was wearing this without the powder, and every other time that I've really worn this foundation, I don't rave about it. Now, whether or not that's just my skin, I mean, I'm going to assume it's my skin type. I'm definitely going to assume, okay, let me explain this. Especially right now, I have very textured skin at the moment. My skin is just going through a bit of an issue with itself, and while it's working itself out, it's very textured. So I find that this foundation is not good if you have textured skin. I find that it highlights every bit of texture you can possibly highlight. So I don't love that about it, and I've put so much powder on that it's kind of smoothed the texture out. So I think if you didn't have textured skin, you would probably really like this foundation because it's not too bad. Actually, that's the other thing that I was finding with this foundation is when you use your sponge to kind of pat anything in, or if you pat with it, it like takes the foundation off. Even if you apply the foundation with a sponge, it kind of, at least in the instances that I found, it takes the foundation off. So you'll blend it out, and then like if you go back over a spot to keep blending it, it will take it off completely. So you have like a patch where you've got no foundation. It's really weird. I've never actually had an experience like it with this foundation. So, I mean, let me know if you guys want a dedicated review on this. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to do it. I'd be happy to show you the application up close and personal and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't pick it up again. The last product that I picked up from Mecca was the Banana Bake Blurring Setting Spray. I picked this up because it said Banana Bake Blurring Setting Spray, and I was like, well, I want to be banana baked and I want to be blurred. So I thought this would be a product for me. I'm a little bit confused as to why this is so small. I mean, the price was fine. I can't remember how much this was, but it wasn't expensive. It was definitely well under $20. But I don't know why this is so small, and they don't actually have a big version of this one. So that kind of confuses me, because if it's a setting spray, I don't actually read the back of it. Go bananas for this blurring setting spray. The fine mist sets makeup with a soft focus finish for a long-lasting selfie smooth look. Application shake well before use. Hold bottle 20 centimeters from face, and with eyes closed, mist 2 to 4 times in a T-zone motion across up and down. But why 15 mils? You're gonna go through this so quickly. Anyway, like I can already hear that I've gone through so much of this. I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this at all. I don't think it's mattifying. I don't think it's blurring. It's not bad. I just don't think it does what it says it's going to. In fact, I find it to kind of make me more dewy than anything. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that this product, actually let me show you it up close too, but it's probably pretty light here. Yeah, I just don't think that this product is, not necessarily that it's not worth it, because it's really quite cheap. So if you want to give it a go, like you probably won't regret it. Like it works. It's not the worst setting spray I've ever used in the world. It just doesn't do what it says it's going to, which is what I wanted. So I won't repurchase it when my 15 mils run out. I actually got 2 high-end mascaras this month, which is very odd for me because normally I just buy drugstore mascaras. So the first one I got was the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's just their old school black one. They have released a new one, like a new mascara, but I just purchased this one, and it came in a set with their eye primer, which was really cool, or their lash primer, sorry, which made me super excited. And the reason why I picked these up was because I needed to order some stuff off Marc Jacobs website for my mum, and they had this like duo pack on sale for, it was like 20 Australian dollars or something. It was ridiculously cheap for such a high-end mascara, and I used to use this mascara all the time back in the day. I loved it. So for being so cheap, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get that. Yep. I haven't tried the lash primer yet though, because I've been using the other mascara I got, and I haven't actually opened these yet. I'll save that for when this mascara that I got is run out, but I am very intrigued to try the lash primer. And the next high-end mascara I got was the Kosas The Big Clean mascara, which looks like this. I literally went on launch day onto Revolve and purchased this straight away without even thinking about it, because 1, the description of this mascara sounds phenomenal. 2, I love pretty much everything that Kosas does. I just adore the brand. And 3, it's a clean mascara, which I really like the sound of, to be honest, because I like to use as much clean makeup as I can. And it has got castor oil in it, which is really, really good for lashes, as we know, and also vitamin B, and also biotinol triptide, which I actually don't know what that is. But the castor oil is really what sealed the deal for me with this mascara, because I would love it if I could wear my mascara every day and actually kind of have it working for me, where it gives me more lashes at the end of it. So I am wearing this mascara today. I'm not wearing any false lashes or anything like that. And you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know how I feel about this. I'm obsessed with this mascara. I will honestly keep repurchasing. If I could just have one mascara, that's it, this would be it. It's so good. Like, it is so good. There's multiple things that I love about it. It looks a little bit spidery today just because I accidentally got some lash glue on my lashes when I was sticking these rhinestones down. So don't blame the mascara for that. That's me. But this builds your lashes up intensely. Like, you can just layer and layer until your lashes really do look like you've got false lashes on. It's crazy. Like, it makes your lashes look so good. Secondly, I love that it's a clean formula, like I said. And thirdly, it comes off so easy, you guys. Like, how many times do you have to, like, do you go to take your makeup off with your cleansing balm or whatever it is that you used, and still after you've done everything and massage your eyes for like 20 minutes, it's still, when you get out of the shower, you've got like mascara residue left over? You don't get that with this. It's so good. And for a mascara that packs such a punch on your lashes, and it's not one of those tubing ones, like the fact that it just comes off so effortlessly, I just am blown away. So yeah, this mascara, it's 34 Australian dollars, so it is a little bit pricier. It's obviously not your drugstore like pricing, but it is worth every single cent. Can't stress it enough. Like, I love this mascara so much. Lastly, I did a little bit of a skincare haul last month because my skincare wasn't really working anymore for me, and my skin's kind of really changed the last couple of months, and I needed different ingredients, and also I just kind of have been researching a little bit more about skincare and wanted to introduce some of these pieces to my line. Now, skincare for me is a separate budget. I don't include this in my low buys or anything like that because I budget my skincare separately, but to be honest, these skincare products are so affordable and so good. It's phenomenal, and it's going to save me so much money in the long run. So I did a haul and I got a few products. Now, one of the first things I got is the Purito Centella Unscented Serum. So if you kind of follow James Welsh or Hiram on YouTube, you will kind of have seen a lot of these Korean brands going around for quite a time, and they're very popular within their channels, I guess. That's kind of how I heard about them anyway. Well, actually, no, that's not how I heard about them. I'll get to that. Anyway, essentially, because my skin has been struggling, niacinamide kept coming up and coming up and coming up as something that I should be using, and I haven't really introduced it into my skincare before. I don't know why, but this serum here is a niacinamide plus ceramide plus peptide plus metastatic acid serum, and it is, the biggest thing for me is unscented, fragrance-free, and essential oil-free, because a lot of the times these products are saying that they're completely fragrance-free, but they have all of these essential oils in them as their fragrance, which does the exact same thing to my skin, makes me react, makes me break out. So that is why I personally picked this up, because it had really good reviews and has no fragrance, so I knew it wasn't going to damage my skin, and it's phenomenal. Can't rave about this enough. Like, I can't rave about this Purito brand enough, to be honest. I can't wait to pick up a few more of their products. Next time, instead of picking up the Drunk Elephant cleansing balm, I'm going to pick up their cleansing oil. I really, really like this. I don't know anything about skincare, so I'm not going to do like a proper review because I don't know. But for me, it personally works. It makes my skin hydrated. It has definitely helped with breakouts. I haven't had the significant amount of breakouts that I was having since I introduced this, and I just really, really like it. I don't know why, my skin looks better when I use it. Next up, I got 3 products from Cosrx, and I actually originally found this brand and actually went down this like full skincare hole of YouTube because I watched Mariah Leonard's video about how she kind of made her skin better or rescued her skin. I'll link it down below for you guys. But she has super, super sensitive skin. Like, I don't have as sensitive skin as she does, but I do have really sensitive skin, and I noticed that a lot of the issues she has, I kind of have as well. So when she did her skincare video, I really paid attention. And one of the brands that she talked about, or the product in particular, was this Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Mask from Cosrx. And she kept saying like, you guys really recommended this to me for ages, and I finally tried it, and it has completely transformed my skincare. So I was very intrigued just from that alone. But I always do a lot of reviews and a lot of research for my skincare, so I kind of went down this rabbit hole, and that's when I discovered like James Welsh and Hiram and all that. Anyway, basically Cosrx is, not all of their products, but pretty much most of their products are phenomenal. All of these products, by the way, are so reasonable. Like, if you're in the US, it'd be even cheaper, but like this was 25 Australian dollars. Both of these were 25 Australian dollars. The serum that I got from Purito, I think maybe 20 something dollars. Like, it's just, how many times do you spend over $100 or almost $100 on a skincare product and it doesn't really do what it says it's going to do, and you don't keep using it, or you do and you like it, but you're spending $100 on that one product every kind of few months. So I am so happy I found these products. Anyway, back to these. So I got the Ultimate Nourishing Rice Mask from Mariah's suggestion, and then I also picked up the Overnight Moisturizing Honey Mask because It looked quite similar. It also had really good reviews, and I thought, why not? I'd give it a try. It's so cheap, and I really like both of these. I think they do slightly different things. The honey one definitely really just deeply hydrates my skin, so when my skin's feeling a bit sensitive or it just need a bit dry or it just needs some extra TLC, I use this one. And then this one kind of, it definitely hydrates my skin as well, but it kind of like brightens it, it makes it a bit smoother, it just makes it look like, it actually says on here like spa mask, and it makes it look like I've been to the spa. It's so good. I don't know what it is about this mask, but I love it. So I usually just like interchange these two masks each night instead of using my, instead of using a moisturizer, I usually just use a Dermalogica one. So I've just kind of like started swapping these out night after night, and it's been working really well. And my skin has, even though I'm still complaining about my skin actually does look better. The last product that I got from Cosrx was the AHA 7 Whitehead Power Liquid, which is kind of this bottle right here, if my camera will focus. There you go. And this is basically formulated with 7% glycolic acid. This essence helps to reveal a clear, radiant complexion by gently exfoliating the skin. So it's an essence, I guess. I got this because it has glycolic acid in it, and I really like the Alpha H Liquid Gold, which is glycolic acid. But it's, again, it's expensive. And this one also had really rave reviews, so that's why I decided to give it a go. They do have a BHA one as well, which is salicylic acid, if that's what you're looking for, but I react to salicylic acid. Glycolic acid is my jam, and I know a lot of people are the opposite to that. But again, this was probably one of the more expensive ones. I think this one was maybe $30, maybe a little bit over. If you shop around, you can usually find these all on sale, but this is also been amazing for my skin. You do need to work your kind of skin up to it, so use it like once a week, then twice a week, and then you can get it up to 3 days. You don't use this every day, but this is beautiful, and it really has helped my skin. I was missing kind of that chemical exfoliant from my skincare routine. I used to have it all the time, and I kind of removed it for a bit, so it's been really nice to introduce this, and it works very similarly to Liquid Gold from Alpha H, so if you're a fan of that, I would definitely check this out and save some money. But again, I am not a skincare expert, you guys, so don't take my recommendation as something that will work for your skin. It's just working for me. The other thing that I purchased was this Sulphur ointment from Cruz. I picked this up from iHerb, and it was like $2, but I got this because, again, in Mariah Leonard's video, she talked about that she uses this on her breakouts as like a spot treatment, and it's like one of the things that works really well for her, and her skin can handle it. So I picked that up as like my spot treatment, and I would agree, I find it really, really good. It does dry your skin out, so do not put it all over your face. Do not, unless you have skin made of steel. Put the tiniest amount on the actual breakout itself and let it do its thing, because it does kind of, like that benzoyl peroxide type thing, it does kind of dry out your skin a little bit, but I do really like it. It is actually been really good for my breakouts. That is all of the products that I bought in the month of August and their little reviews. If you want any more like in-depth reviews apart from the skincare, because I don't know anything about it to do that, but of the makeup products, if you want any more in-depth reviews, let me know. I'm happy to do that for you guys. But if not, I hope that you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. Let me know down in the comments below what you picked up in the month of August and what you are currently loving. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!